Holo Gelato Familia, George the Disney Italiano, coming to you back at Disney California Adventure, just here on a solo day, you know, just taking in the sights, the sounds, the smells of the Disneyland Resort and see what kind of mischief we can get in today. And I'm bringing you guys along with me for the ride, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, but that's over at Disneyland. But in any case, let's go have some fun. So I opted on getting the fish sandwich, which actually just premiered today, February 18th. So I thought I'd give it a try. It's something brand new that was added to the menu. And yeah, it's basically deep fried fillet of fish with American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and tartar sauce on a brioche bun. Comes with some fries. And then I also added, because I love pickles, I got the fried pickles with some dipping sauce. So can't wait to try it. All right, so I'm gonna try it now. It kind of looks like just like your basic fillet of fish. Oh, they actually have, whoop, made a little mess there. So there's actually 2 fillet of fish on here because they're kind of small. Very tender and flaky though. That's actually really good. Again, it's a basic fish sandwich, but it's a good fish sandwich. 5 out of 5 yums for me. I was tempted to try the bulgogi fries, but I'm gonna try those with Abby, but we're not gonna try them here. We're gonna try them for the, oh, it is for the Lunar New Year, so scratch that. Those are the bulgogi fries, the exact bulgogi fries that we're gonna be trying. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for Abby for those ones. And then actually, might as well try the pickles, you know. Can't go wrong with fried pickles. Oh, that dipping sauce is really good. Has some heat, has some kick to it. But I like that. Complements the salty and the sourness of the pickles. That's 5 out of 5, especially with the sauce. All right, so I just finished lunch. Really good food, as I said. It was a great fish sandwich. It was, as I said, basic, but sometimes basic is really all you need. You don't need something elaborate. Sometimes when you have too much is too much, you know? And it kind of takes me back, growing up in a Catholic Italian household, that during Lent, you know, during the Lent time, you know, my grandparents would go down to the oyster house and would get these big fish sandwiches. And I'm talking about, like, the fish sandwich was gigantic. Like the fillet of fish, it was the Arnold Schwarzenegger of fish fillets. I'll tell you that much. But in any case, walking back through Grizzly Peak, I ended up putting my jacket back on because it's starting to get a little nippy, a little chilly out here. And Grizzly River Run is still down, probably for that purpose, because it's not really the season for water rides. It's the best time to have it down for refurb. So we're gonna head over to Pixar Pier, and Lunar New Year's still going on. So we're gonna try to tackle through that, which Abby and I will be doing a part 3 of our Lunar New Year. That'll be coming out soon. But just for today, as I said, going solo here at DCA. We might go over to Disneyland. I'm not sure. If not, this vlog will just be dedicated for DCA.
Traditionally, ribbon dance was performed for royalty as an expression of gratitude and honor. Lunar loves the swirling colors of the ribbons. Mulan learned to respect the strength and discipline of the martial arts from her father. This centuries-old art form celebrates a rich heritage of bravery and honor.
So just got done following Mulan's Lunar New Year celebration all the way over here to the pier. I literally was like right behind the final banner of the little cavalcade, which is always cool. I did that for the Mickey and Friends cavalcade for, I believe it was for the 70th, I believe. But now just tackling through Pixar Pier. And it always seems to get a little bit crowded over here. Again, just going through a stroll through the pier. There's May in her red panda form. Abby and I got to meet her. And there's Sadness right there from Inside Out.
He's already gone.
There goes Red. And we have more construction going on over here at DCA. I did a short of the up-to-date construction over by where Infinity Defense and Stark Flight Lab is going, and I tell you what, that building just keeps on growing. It's getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, as far as right now, the pathway, or walking path I should say, between Cars Land and Avengers Campus is still done. We're still doing work over there, so it's going to be nice once these walls go down all around, and we could have some more breathing room to walk throughout the park. But then more is going to be going up, you know, eventually soon for Coco and Avatar. This to me is like one of the best entrance ways in any Disney park or Disneyland. Absolutely love this. The attention to detail, the scope, the depth, the layers, like a lasagna, if you will. Let's see if I can catch two of the Radiator Springs racer cars coming over that bank. There they go. Absolutely love that ride. One of the best. So this area in the back lot of Hollywoodland, this is where they used to have the Zootopia characters meet, Nick and Judy, and also Officer Clawhauser, but they definitely have taken that down now, and it became stroller parking again. So very interesting, which again, it doesn't surprise me, especially since we've gotten confirmation at the D23 Spotlight Series last week that Avatar is officially coming here. So eventually this of Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the rescue. Oh, there goes the monorail. Caught the monorail. But in any case, that Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the rescue will eventually close. We don't know when. Disney hasn't given us an firm official date yet of when it is closing, but it is closing down for Avatar. I'm optimistic, but I'm still a little bit hesitant of how this is all going to become Pandora, especially with Hollywoodland, like the actual, the strip is what I call it, of Hollywoodland, beyond here, and then beyond that is Avengers Campus with Mission Breakout. But I have faith in Disney. We'll see, and hopefully it's just as immersive as the Pandora down in Animal Kingdom, and hopefully even better, because that Pandora opened up in 2017, so we're almost a decade in, so hopefully the technology and everything is much better, because just recently there's news going around the fandom that Imagineers were told to think bigger, better, bolder plans and ideas for the Villains Land project. So if that's the case, what they're going to do over there, maybe the same thing will come for Avatar if it's not up to par. We'll have to wait and see. But at the same time, Villains Land is going into Magic Kingdom, and we know Disney's going to be center focus on that. Where over here at DCA, we'll have to wait and see how they add the TLC care to that. Currently, right now, Monsters Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue is at a 75-minute wait. I'm not exactly sure how accurate that is, but yeah, the lines have been pretty crazy, especially over here at DCA lately. Like, it's been very crowded, sometimes even more crowded than Disneyland. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm glad to see that DCA is getting some recognition. And it looks like the DCA 25th anniversary little photo pop-up area for Magic Key holders is officially done, which is pretty much a given, being that it's probably just for a limited time for DCA's 25th anniversary, which I do wish that they would have done a little bit more for DCA, because it was basically just the photo op and the merch, which there were some good merch. I got a few pieces of them. I got the 2 t-shirts. One is the Magic Key exclusive shirt, which I'm wearing right now. The 25th anniversary of DCA gray t-shirt, which Theme Park Conductor picked up for me. And then the pins, and then the Pixar Palaron, but Mickey's Fun Wheel is what I still like to call it, popcorn bucket. But yeah, this was all blocked off for the photo op, so it's just back to being an empty, deserted wasteland of an area, unfortunately. But hopefully this will become something soon, along with whatever they plan on doing with the Hyperion, whether they decide to keep it or get rid of it. I'm okay if they keep it. I just want them to do something with it if they're going to keep it, and give it a little bit more pizzazz. If not, I'm okay with them, flattening this area out and either adding more to Avengers Campus, or it possibly be part of Avatar. Not 100% sure, but again, it's just a lot of waiting and seeing. Hopefully we'll get some clarification and answers at this year's D23, the Ultimate Fan Event. Now, I don't know if it's me, but I don't remember that big gray kind of sector like in between the building there. Put it in the comments if that was always there. I don't recall ever seeing that. My eyes like went to it right away, and it just seems out of place. But I don't know if it's part of like a refurb of the building, but yeah, someone put in the comments if that is supposed to be there, if it always was there, or am I missing something? I must be tripping. Let me know. 105 minutes for Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. The line is literally all the way outside of the queue. It literally starts here. As I said, DCA has been very popular lately with the crowds. And as you can see, the wait times show it. And there's Black Panther meeting, but it's Shuri as Black Panther. It is cool to see like the characters in Avengers Campus meeting and greeting. And that's the one thing that Marvel does well, is if they have any new characters or any new movies or TV series, they add in the characters and incorporate them in the parks very quickly. I know I said that I did a short for the channel, but I thought I would just add it in here for this vlog as well. And as you guys can see what I was talking about, as I said, every time I come here for an update of the construction, the building just keeps getting bigger and bigger, wider and wider, higher and higher. Like, this is crazy. I'm really hoping that the mass of this structure reflects on the experience we get with this expansion, with Infinity Defense and Stark Flight Lab, especially for Infinity Defense. That I hope the scope really fleshes out like an immersive storytelling experience, just like how they did over at Disneyland with Rise of the Resistance. And this here is the line to meet Spider-Man. I have to say, I mean, it's usually always long, but I mean, it seems like it's extra long today. Again, going back to, the crowd levels at DCA. Oh, there's old Spidey himself. That's cool. Again, I love watching the character interactions with the guests. So I think I'm going to head into Cars Land to see if I can get on the single rider line for Radiator Springs Racers. I absolutely love that ride, and it's been a minute since I've been on it. So since I'm here on a solo day, might as well utilize the single rider line. But yeah, we'll see how long the wait is.
Welcome to race day!
In Radiator Springs!
Not only need to be fast,
You need to look fast. Ka-chow! Ramon! Hola! Ramon pienso atraer. Bien linda. All right. Good luck, man. Come on in, rookie. Shiny paint don't win a race. I'll get there. Do it, bro. Glorious race of your life. Uno for the money, due for the show. Try to get ready and the quattro to go! Give it everything you've got! Dig into that curve! Now power through those hills! Driving it! Go, go, go! Way to go, hotshot! Tore up that track like a real dirt hound. Incredible racing! Fast! You're all winners today! Come on! Hey! Y'all come back, I'll teach you my patented backward driving. That'll help. If they want to come from behind the wheel.
Alright, gonna try to see if I can get on the Incredicoaster.
Keep going. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
There they go. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna try to get on the Incredicoaster. On the app, it didn't really say that it was too bad, but sometimes you can't trust the app. So I'm gonna see what the wait time is, and if not, then we just keep moving along. Okay, so I thought this line was for the single rider line. It's not. This is for the standby line. So I don't know how it's 45 minutes when it's all the way back here. So this is the single rider line. I mean, it still could be 45 minutes, but I've been in the line for Incredicoaster for 45 minutes, and it's never been backed up all the way outside the queue. And again, this is still the single rider line. So, as I said, it reads 45, but I don't think it adjusted yet. So, this is the single rider line. The standby line was just as long outside the queue, so I'm like, nope, another time, another day. And there's San Francisco Square. Turning on the lights, very pretty. I love this spot right here, especially like as it transitions from day to night in the early evening, where you still have light, but you can start to see the evening come in. Very tranquil. That's the Disney Zen. So folks, we're going to head out to the Esplanade. I'm going to try to see if I can catch any current updates on the Porto's construction before it goes completely dark. But it was a great day at DCA. As I said, I was thinking about going over to Disneyland, but I think I'm just going to finish it off here and just make today a DCA day. Because I will be back in a few days to go to Disneyland. So thought, we'll make it a DCA day kind of thing. And so was very successful. Was able to, hit all the locations that I wanted to. Was successful in getting on Radiator Springs Racers. Not so much with the Incredicoaster. I really wanted to go on Mission Breakout, but there's no way that I was even going to attempt that. It's been over 100 minutes all day. So we're going to head out the exit now and see what's going on with Porto's. So right now I'm standing outside of the area they actually took down. And now we could see beyond the fence, and it's basically all dug up, bunch of rubble. And just by the look of it, that they didn't start making the form structure skeletal of the building, but I'm telling you, by the scope of this land, this building is going to be massive. That is crazy. We're going to come down a little bit here. They got all this dug. They're putting in the pipes and the foundation underneath the ground. That is wild. So on that note, folks, I am ending it here. My backdrop is going to be the future Porto's. So when you go back and you watch this video after Porto's is open, you can see the before and after. But in any case, thank you all so much for joining me today on this very nice day at Disney California Adventure. If you like the video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Definitely stay notified on all future content that's going to be coming out on Holo Gelato. And of course, we appreciate each and every one of you. But I'm George, the Disney Italiano. And as I always say, in Disney Italiano fashion, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.